I am, yeah, great. Um, I am now trying to start with the conference with a very short, hopefully, introduction about the technical information as it is stated in the program. Could you guys see the PowerPoint? Excuse me. You guys can see the PowerPoint, right? Clearly.
Yes, no problem.
Yeah, perfect, perfect. Bonjour, Olivia. Let me just start with some basic information. First of all, a warm welcome to our conference, which is now based in Izmir. I will show you where Izmir is all about. My name is Ergün, and I'm responsible for the opening lecture. My co-organizer is Gülseren. You have perhaps seen her. Well, we got two Ergün Laflı at the same time, but I am the real one. She just came from my account, so that she will just control the the PowerPoint and all the technical details. That's why she has the same name as myself, but I'm the real one. Anyways, she's in Sinop. We would like to thanks again for your participation and support, and we're very happy to have you. Let me just show you where Izmir is. Most of you, of course, know where it is. We're in the west side of Turkey, and not far from Greece and not far from Bulgaria. Most of you are actually our neighbors in the neighborhood. The talk times are 2 hours ahead of British summer time, but I see that we have already 2 or 3 participants from Britain. And as you know, the talks are recorded, so you can catch up on YouTube if you haven't time to watch all of them. We will just arrange it right after the conference. I hope that Gülseren will help you for that with her assistant. Now, I have some requests and some general rules about the symposium. The first thing is that would you please use the latest program, an abstract booklet, instead of all the formulas. I am so sorry for sending you again and again the program. But I needed to do this because even yesterday evening we had some changings. Some participants asked me to have the updated program, as well as they also would like to convert to video recording instead of having a live participation. So I just changed a little bit. So please use the latest one that I sent you, but I'm going to send you again this evening the latest changings in the abstract booklet, because I'm updating it again and again. Another thing is always pay attention to mute, because as you know very well, in Zoom meetings this is always a problem. One of the most destructive and embarrassing sometimes. Zoom Foxpass is when you forgot to mute yourself in a Zoom meeting. Luckily, there is a simple fix for this, even though most of the time I do not understand myself because I'm technically defected. Pay attention to your meeting settings and mute function. When you're not talking, make sure to mute yourself. This is also including Gülseren, because she has done it already. On the other hand, when it's time for you to speak, take an extra second to check your mute button. We have all made a mistake of speaking before unmuting ourselves, but taking the time to unmute before speaking will save you to embarrassment and hassle of repeating yourself. You know it already. Also, this will be great if you could pay attention to, so I need to, sorry, at the same time I need to sort of, sorry about that. At the same time, please pay attention to 15 minutes restriction of each session. Our standard length of a lecture period is 15 minutes and a 15-minute question and answer period at the end of each session. We will be thankful if you could respect that. And then, yeah, I hope that this is going to be a detailed meeting for fibula, an e-conference at least. Yeah, our intention is to contribute to current research of fibula from various parts of the Mediterranean and Europe. Well, I found this nice drawing by a colleague from Bosnia, I think, Adnan Bustulat. Maybe most of you know this very interesting drawing, where he actually described all the parts of fibula. So we hope that we will take the fibula research from the current part to a new standard, hopefully. We'll see if we will manage it. So thank you very, very much for your time. and for your support. If you guys have any question, very quick questions, maybe we could discuss it at the beginning. And I would like to reply your question because we have some more time for your questions. Yeah. Any technical question, any type of things that you would like to Martin. Okay. Nicola Martin. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it right away. Yeah, because it's sometimes with the Zoom it's a little bit problematic. If you sort of try to fix everything at the same time, it's a little bit problematic. You're answering chats and then you're writing emails and then you're doing a presentation at the same time. So it's a little bit complicated sometimes, but not every time. So please feel free to ask any questions. If not, we have some more couple of minutes for your questions or any comments or any type of worries that you would like to share with us. Now we are, I'm just trying to see how many people are we now? 20 or 30 or something like that, which is not a big amount, which is also good for the beginning of the conference. Yeah, I'll see how many. Well, we are 31 for the moment. And I think there are some couple of people who are also waiting in the door. Yeah. Yeah. The second part of our lecture will be an introduction for our dedicated person about Mauricio Buora. And I think that Gülseren do not want to talk. She's a little bit shy for talking. Maybe this is also going to my task. If you did not get bored of me yet. So we'll see. Yeah, a warm welcome to everybody again. If there is any question, if there is no question about the conference, maybe I'll pass over to the second lecture. Is that okay? Is there any problems or any question or any comments about the practical information on the conference? If not, then I'll start with this part. Yeah, let me just check how many people are waiting for us on the door. Yeah, not many, not many. Well, I'll start. Yeah, buongiorno, Herr Buora. This is a part for you. Dr. Buora has also contributed to this part a little bit. Thank you so much for this. This was originally this was originally Gülseren's paper, but then I'm now the person who is responsible to read it because she's a little bit shy. So I'll read it slowly. The title of the paper of Gülseren was Dr. Mauricio Buora and his contribution to the archaeology of fibulae. Well, first of all, we have a letter from Dr. Buora, a greeting from Dr. Buora. I'm very grateful to my friend, Professor Laflı, for this very important initiative, which I believe only occasionally starts with my name. The group of people that gathers around him, of which I'm honored to be a part, I think in recent years has acquired concrete merits for ever better studying and making known abroad important parts of the enormous historical archaeological heritage of ancient Anatolia, today modern Turkey. I'm also grateful to many colleagues who wanted to accept the invitation and are here today, ideally but actively present thanks to this extraordinary electronic medium, which is the online virtual meeting by Zoom. I'm sure I will have a lot to learn from all of them. Yeah, the study of fibulae, which has been present for well over a century in Europe, in Anatolia has been conducted for some decades, especially in relation to protohistoric periods, for which it has helped to illuminate the complete reciprocal relationships between the different areas of the Levant and island of Cyprus, but also with Greek world in general. Last practice has been the study of these objects for the Roman era, which is nevertheless is very promising. I hope that this meeting will, in the time to come, stimulate many young people to tackle this issue as well. Right. Thank you for this letter. I also have something to tell about Dr. Buora and his contribution. let me just here. Well, as all we know, Dr. Bora studied at universities of Padua and Würzburg in Germany, and attending to disciplination schools in philosophy, ancient history, and archaeology at the same University of Padua in Italy. He dealt with archaeological material from the Roman era at the Archaeological Museum of Aquileia, and then served in various museums in Aquileia and Udine, of which he was also the director until April 2009. He has organized numerous exhibitions in Italy and abroad, among others Croatia, Slovenia, Austria, Hungary, and Germany, cultural meetings, conferences, and exchanges with foreign organizations, especially from the Balkan area. In the early 90s, he started an important series of collaboration with Albanian institutions. He directed the series Catalogi e Monografia Archeologia dei Specifici Musei di Udine for Leonard Breschneider, and in Friuli Venezia Giulia, the review Aquileia Nostra. He currently directs the series Archeologia di Frontiera, the reviews Quaderni Friuliani di Archeologia, and the Bolletina della Società Friulana di Archeologia, of which he is president currently. He is a member of the scientific committee of some journals in Italy, Archeologia Medievale, in Croatia, Aseria, in Romania, Peuque. He has over 700 publications to his credit, including monographs, miscellaneous scientific contribution in Italian and foreign journals. It has given particular increase to the cataloging and publication of some classes of material, among which Roman stamped bricks and Roman amphorae and Roman fibulae, the glass, the medieval ceramics. In these activities, it has involved colleagues from other institutions, both Italian and foreign, belonging to various museums and universities. He is the member of the German Archaeological Institute. He occasionally holds courses, lectures, and seminars in Udine and other universities. He has directed numerous planned and emergency excavations in Friuli, in the northeastern part of Italy, especially regarding the Roman and medieval ages. Now, let me show you, first of all, his picture. This is a picture that somebody has done, Signora Gross, in the museum, the monastic museum of Ecclesiastical Museum of Aquileia in 2021, I guess, last year, of Professor Dr. Bora. Now, I would like to show you some of Dr. Bora's publication on fibulae. I would, of course, start with Aquileia. As all of you know very well, Aquileia is a very large site, one of the most spectacular sites, archaeological site of Italy, on northeastern part of Italy, in the region Venezia, and Venice and Udine. As I already read, Dr. Bora is involved with this excavation for a long time, and doing lots of research and publication, a lot of things from this site, and as well as he's also involved with exhibition, various exhibitions concerning Aquileia. But he also published very important results in terms of fibula from this place, this exemplary place, because Aquileia is a very well-established place for archaeology in terms of publication, exhibition, social networking, presentation, restoration, conservation, and archaeological techniques, lots of different aspects. So it's one of the top sites in Italy, and he's involved in this very important site. This is one of his publications, one of his articles in Quaderni Friuliani di Archeologia. This is also very important for Anatolian archaeology because we publish a lot of things with Dr. Bora in this journal, in several issues of this journal. Already for the last 20 years, actually. I'm very glad. I'm very thankful to Dr. Bora for this contribution. This is a fibula da Aquileia nella collezione di Topo dei Civici Musei di Udine. A very important publication of him, because as I remember, it's from I think from 1992 or 3 or something like that, a long time ago, 30 years ago, 31 or 2 years ago. It was a very important contribution in terms of typology, and it has been quoted, it has been referred by several colleagues around the globe for several times. So it's a very important publication in terms of typology and distribution. Then, of course, Zwiebelknopffieben, one of the most weird name in fibula research, of Keller 6 of Aquileia, that he published in Archaeology Vestic in, I think, Slovenia. A very important journal, an A-ranked journal, I think. Again, on typology, and it's also one of the top publication in fibula research. Then he has this very important one too, Observazioni statistiche sulle Zwiebelkopffieben con particolare riferimento ad Aquileia e a Spalato, something about the statistic, one of the first statistical data for fibula research, very important. I think again from the beginning of 2000s, I think, because I had also an article in this journal, in this issue, beginning of 2000, I think. So it's one of the first contribution with statistical data that it has been combined, statistical data and some mathematics with fibula. So it's important, very important step for fibula research. Then he has a lot for the region, Friuli, Venezia, Giulia, northeastern part of Italy, on the coast to Adriatic. One of them is this one, Les fibules in fruits, tra il latin, e romanizzazione, the romanization process through fibula research for this part of Italy, which is close to Slovenia, on the Slovenian borderline. It's also important because one of the most important questions is how to use fibula in terms of commenting romanization in different parts of Europe. This is something that we also need to do for Asia Minor, for Turkey. So that's an important task. And Dr. Bora has done it for Italy at that time, many years ago. And he began with this, actually. Fibula Ginocchio dal Friuli e Venezia Giulia. Again, some important types of fibula in this part of Italy, northeastern part of Italy, and their distribution. Because one of the most important things for fibula research is also distribution, as all of you know. So he has done an exemplary study for this. Fibula carniare tardo antiche dalla regione Friuli Venezia Giulia. This is also important because this is one of the important contributions of him for late antique fibula in this part. Because with the late antiquity, fibula is becoming a different meaning, and then we need to just think about how to comment these meanings. And this is also an example for this type of research. And he has lots of different articles on different typologies, like this one, for instance, Del tipo Algreen 65. Or Iops 13b, again in Venezia. And this very important contribution, Fibula Antiche del Friuli, again, the regional contribution of Friuli for fibula research. And Sardinia, of course, this lovely, lovely island. We have been together with Dr. Bora on Sardinia. It was also a long time ago, but a lovely place, and it was a lovely time. Yes, it's again the Sardinian fibulae from different aspects, and Balkans, of course, La Pannonia dell'Impero Romano, Hungary, and the distribution of fibula in Hungary, different parts of Hungary. Then again, places close to Italy, and some the fibula in central, their distribution in central Europe, as well as some other conferences like this one in 2011 in Innsbruck in Austria, very important conference actually. And of course, finally Anatolia, our region, our place. As you see, Fibula Antiche dalla Cilicia Costiere, which is important, which is very, very important for me because a little bit of my youth-ness, 2006, in Rivista di Archeologia, in Rome or in Venice, together with Dr. Bora. We worked on some fibula from Cilicia in southern Turkey, and we tried to sort of make some, maps, but not very successful because, most of the Anatolian materials are unpublished. So it's only a suggestion, not a, I would say, a conclusion. yet. Maybe one day. As you see, we have some, few fibula in each Turkish museum. It's like almost 15 to 25, something like this. Not big collections like in Europe. And most of them are actually Phrygian ones, or sometimes, if you're lucky, Urartu and Lydian ones too. So we try to classify them into Silesian museums. And then we have this one, fibula in the Museum of Ödemiş, which is in the territory of Izmir, not on the shoreline, but it's in the inland of Izmir, far, like 8 kilometers far from here. So we just classified. And then we got this one too in Folia Orientalia, 5 Roman fibula in Maraş. Maraş is a city close to Syrian borderline on Turkish southeastern part. Yes, yeah, I would like to thank you for your attention for this. And also, I would like to thank to Dr. Boara for his collaboration for such a long time, 22 years long with us. It's very important for us to have such an important colleague from abroad who is willing to help us, who is willing to work with us. I am thanking to him very much in front of you, and also thanking to him that he made fibula an important part of archaeological research in current archaeology in Europe and in the world. Thank you very much, Dr. Bora, for your contribution in fibula archaeology.